So, okay, okay, we talked about a new AWAS. We did apply for that. You're looking at about, we sent it in for 170,000 to the state, which would be a 90-10, be 17,000 local. That would be probably a year after next before that would be approved if they did. So we'll find out about that.
Yeah, that's pretty critical, because if that goes down, then if it's cruddy weather, well, really anything, life flight can't get in if they can't get the weather reporting. I mean, it's a very critical piece of the airport.
Yeah. And if it broke down and say went clear bad, it'd probably take 2 years to get one if you just wrote a check for it.
Yeah, and there have been, I mean, local AWASs where they're missing pieces of information, and I mean, I think it is a real concern, so.
I don't know nothing about airplanes. What is an AWAS?
It gives you all the barometric pressures, the wind direction, speed, so when you're in an airport.
How high the clouds are, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
ceiling and the wind direction and so on, so. Yeah, we used to call in, and somebody'd say, well, wind is out of the south, this is pretty accurate instrument.
And you need them. I flew into Stockton, and I didn't know you were supposed to use Hill City's AWAS. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So is, to get the okay on that, are you guys okay on, so then now we've got the terminal building application in, we've got the AWAS and the snow removal equipment, so we've got three items we've applied for. And so, we need to have your guys' okay on those
The
items.
AWAS, you said, was 170, but it says it's 150.
Yeah, and she says, here's what we need to do is submit it for 170 is what she
Oh,
told me.
okay. I
'Cause
wondered about
you're-
that. Okay.
And she didn't think that would be, the 150 wouldn't be installed. And you've got freight and other items there. So when I talked to Diane, she said submit it for 170.
So you're looking at 17,000 for the AWAS.
Yes.
And we do have adequate funding in our airport
Yeah. In the,
budget,
We sub that
not
for
budget,
project.
the airport
Right.
improvement fund.
right.
Right.
So
We sub the AWAS.
it's a non-budgeted item, but we have the funding there,
Yeah, yeah.
so we're covered.
And if you apply for them and get them, and we find out that we can't afford it or something comes up, we don't have to accept it, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you're not locked into any of these projects.
Yeah.
We'll get bids for the snow removal, and then that kind of needs to go forward probably. But-
Right.
I think to answer questions, we need to look at insurance and all that stuff for the building. That way we
Okay.
know where we're gonna need to be so we can do proper budgeting. And then that way
Okay.
it's gonna be easier to say yes or no,
Right.
put the best foot
And
forward.
most likely, we will not have a decision coming back for that
Yeah,
this year,
that
but
probably.
there's a chance, yeah. And then the AWAS we did, so we had that taxiway extension project, so we opted to go for the AWAS instead of that, because
Okay.
the entity that was gonna build a hangar to utilize that taxiway no longer is, so we didn't, so we kind of scrapped that project for now.
So, and that one was approved, we had all approved that deal, but after seeing the other needs that are more important than that for now, we went ahead and voted to cancel that project. So I have to let the state know because that money is held up right now, so. And let's see, the kind of the last item that we've got is, Robert had mentioned that the doors on the block hangar are needing painted, so
That's been done.
is it done now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was pretty quick. We voted on it to pay that through the airport budget.
Just the regular budget, I've already paid them for it.
Oh, yeah, okay. How much was that?
It was like was trying to think if it was 1,200 or 1,500.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
really?
under,
Okay.
yeah, under what he quoted.
Yeah,
It's,
okay.
like,
So that's been taken care of then, and so try to keep our maintenance going. So we did have a lot to talk about, and we got a lot, I think, accomplished, and so,
Or sorry, it was
Wonder who he got,
2101.
wonder who he got to paint them.
2101,
You got
is it?
James
Mellinger.
Mellinger over in Birch City, he was working at the Good Samaritan home here, and I think Willie, you were the reference, right?
Yeah, I talked to James and had him contact.
Yeah, so I think he quoted 2,500 and he came in at 2,101, so they scraped in the whole thing.
did they paint both sides, the inside and outside, or just,
Just the outside.
Just the outside.
but I haven't actually looked at it.
okay.
Okay, do you have anything else?
I think that's all we got. You, anything?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Just appreciate the time and effort you guys put
You're
in.
doing a good job, guys.
Takes a lot of time and effort, we know that.
Well, we like to do it if we can get our people here.
Yeah. It's the same problem all over the county.
It is.
Is finding volunteers to do things. Small county and it's difficult to do it, so. And keep trying, guys, keep trying.
We need to question everything.
Well, you bet. And-
Yeah.
and,
It's not that we don't wanna,
Yeah,
move
Sure.
this county forward.
Sure,
okay.
Well,
We sure have a nice airport.
Questioned a lot.
We do.
yeah. Well, we're spending taxpayer money. The only thing that different
Yeah.
about our deal is, it's either 90-10 or 95-10, and so we try to get a lot of bang for our dollar.
Yeah.
So,
And you have my number for the next meeting.
yes, sure do. Yep. Okay.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you, Devin, thanks for coming in.
Yep, thanks.
Have a good day.
Take an opportunity to come out and see you. Brent, on that range.
I got that building up this
Yeah, I
week.
know.
See, Willie?
Devin, did you get an A36?
I did.
How do you
Yeah,
like it?
Last year. Yeah, it's been a good family hauler, so.
I'm working on one.
Okay, see you guys.
How are you?
You're with her, right? You can come
Yeah,
up.
that's okay, I'm good. She's gonna do all the talking.
All right.
That's terrifying. Good morning. I was just wondering if we had a bid submitted.
Just the one from before that he said was still good.
Okay, wonderful. So, just a quick update on our courtroom project. We did put in the public notice to request for bids. I have a grant application, but I can't finish it until I know how much the bid is for,
We
so.
rejected it.
You did?
We haven't even opened it.
You guys are allowed to tell me how much it is, right?
It
Even if
hasn't
you
been
don't-
opened yet.
Okay,
Do-
even
do
if you
we
don't
just-
accept
Didn't you say we
it?
had two?
No, just one.
Just the one? So do we need a motion just to take the one?
Well, you need to.
So what I'm
look at it.
hoping, and I'm not gonna ask you to accept anything today, cause I don't have the grant funds written, cause I need to know how much to plug in. So in my perfect world, if you can give me that number, and if I'm allowed to have a copy of it to submit with the grant application, I wasn't sure, that's okay? Okay. Then I'll get with Scott later this week and, give him that application template so he can submit for the three, I think most likely grant opportunities. All of those are due by the last day of the month and then should get back with us within a couple of weeks. And so I would plan to come at either your mid-December, if that doesn't get messed up for Christmas, come back then and hopefully we'll have an idea on funding. And then I'd ask you to approve.
I'll be able to get this out of here in one piece.
Tape it, staple
They didn't want
it.
it going anywhere.
Okay, this here is from L&S Drywall. For what, $15,200?
$15,250.
Oh, perfect, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Scott, can you just scan it and email me a copy
will.
today? That'd be great, thank you. Perfect. That keeps our total project under 50, which is a lot easier for me to write for. So, if Scott can get that to me this week at some point, that's actually way cheaper than I was thinking. then I will get a copy of that grant over and we'll see if we get some funding. I'll come back and bug you again in December.
No, this is just the painting part, this is not the.
That's not the
acoustics
panels.
and
The acoustics
panels
was right under 26,000.
Okay.
And we have that one. Oh, did I have to have, I might have messed that up. We did the public notice and I told them that they needed to send a bid and I'm not sure if they didn't probably follow that correctly. They said, yeah, what we sent in is fine, so I might have to, my fault.
Okay, yeah, I know this guy.
I'll have them send one along and we can try the next time I
Okay,
come.
so we
Sorry
need a
about that.
motion
So how
to,
long before the grant will be approved?
You're not doing either.
No.
I would try to come back at your mid-meeting in December, and I should know if we have everything approved by then.
That bid has to wait till then?
My understanding is he's been pretty patient and been fine with it since the last time we tried, so I don't think the next 6 weeks will bust that.
Very good.
okay.
So, perfect. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate
That's all
it.
you have?
Okay. Yeah, I'm super quick and easy today.
Everybody has been, that's good. Have a good rest of the week.
Thank you.
Do we have anything else, Scott? I'll make a motion that we adjourn then.
Second.
And first and second to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, okay.